Okay, yes. Actually, so here's about conflict goals. Each team picks a short-term or immediate goal they wish to accomplish as a result of this conflict. Conflict goals are similar to your character's session goal. Include a statement about your character, an action, and a target. For example, Liam is ambushed by a snake. I need to turn down that music.
I can't even hear it, but whatever.
He knows the snake is going to try to kill him. He sets his goal. Kill this snake so that Kenzie and Saxon are safe. While I have my own goal, which would be in the snake's thing, I would be kill this mouse so he cannot find the rest of my nest.
Oh man, that's right to the heart.
By the
These
way,
snakes
it's
have
pretty
families.
easy. You can die. It's hard being a mouse, okay? It's really hard being a mouse. So, disposition is basically how well you are faring in this conflict or fight.
Okay. The higher the disposition, the
Better it is.
the better we are.
Yes, correct.
All right.
So, actions. If you all will look on the second sheet of your character sheet, skills by conflict/action. Since this is a chase, you have the attack, defend, feint, and maneuver. Which attack is scout, defend is pathfinder, feint is pathfinder, maneuver is scout. Those are the two skills you will be using. Here's what you do. Secretly, I will take my headphones off. The two teams will select secretly, well, not secretly, but secretly from me, their actions. Action 1, Action 2, and Action 3. Alright, I have the little bubbles right there that you guys can see on the second page. You can select those. I actually got those right. How about that? So yeah, each team does their own one secretly from me. Alright? And then I reveal mine first. My first action first before you reveal yours. And then we'll take it from there. So each team come up with a conflict goal.
We may not have a conflict. I mean, what my planning was, and I don't think this really goes into exactly what they're doing, but wanted them to go after the three mice running while Arcadius and I were to set up at the house there, looking around. They did reveal some blood, wanting to see if anybody's been injured, wanting to see if anybody's been hurt,
Okay.
and seeing what we can discover.
And see, this is where the two teams is useful. When there's two things you want to do at once. You know, you could have the more skilled team for this matter go after the chase, while the other two kick back and just
chill, man.
Well, you know, the patrol leader, he's the general. You don't want him on the front lines. You'll get killed.
I'm too old to be running. Let's
Yeah.
be honest here. I'm not gonna go running after these little. Screw that.
So, patrol leader.
Maxwell is
Go
our
for it.
senior.
Maxwell, go for it. Describe to the other team in character about what you're doing here and what you want them to do.
Oliver, prepare.
Well, no, the patrol leader, Briar.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we don't have a lot of time to react. So after them, Arcadius and I will stay here and look for wounded. Do not take any lives.
Of course not.
Go.
Yep. Okay.
So now, Team A. I'm going to call you Team A. Write out a conflict goal.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, Matt, take your headphones off.
Well,
Or can you know the conflict goal?
I can know the conflict goal.
Okay.
The actions, on the other hand, I can't know. So let me know when you're
Okay,
about
sounds
to
good.
do actions.
Maxwell, the conflict goal I'm thinking is we need to at least take one of these people in alive. I mean, they're just bandits. We can already determine that they were probably just looting this house, but they could be working for somebody. They could have been the people who killed or hurt whoever is up there right now. It'd be nice to take all three of them, but I think the goal should be to get at least one so we can break him and have him rat out his friends.
Right.
We don't
We
know that
don't-
they're bandits.
Yeah,
They could just be random people that happen to
True.
cross this 5 minutes
But
before us.
the
and they-
I mean,
idea
it
is
just-
that they're running in the first place.
It just looks like they looted it. I mean, the place looks looted. There's blood that we've confirmed, and they're running from the scene instead of talking to the police. Effectively, is who we are. So that makes them look guilty in my eyes.
It
We
does, but
don't
it
have
doesn't mean
to.
that
We
I
don't-
don't want to kill them.
We can't make any assumptions, but we have to get at least one of them.
Well, without being too much of a jerk on this too, are you guys standing around talking about this while they're running away?
No, we're
Or I mean,
It's kind of, there. I assume. Yeah. Explain what you guys are doing in character.
Well, I mean, if the boss
as
says
soon
go
as
after him,
we're running after him. Oliver has his sling out, so I'm hoping that he can try and get one of them with his sling.
Well, let's
Try and
we have to-
get them down.
Well, just
for
a
a
second, just a second. We can't tell Matt what our actions are, so
Yeah.
we need to come up with 4 of them. Is that correct,
Yes,
Matt?
and the actions under disposition are listed of what they do and like stuff like that. And the skills by conflict action are the skills that you're using in the left-hand side.
Do you think it would be easier, Matt, for us to just play through this one time where we tell you the actions we want to take? or no?
Let me make my actions first. All right,
Okay.
I know my actions. They're all going to be attack. I'm going to try to lose you. In this case, since it is a chase, all 3 actions of mine are attack, which I will try to reduce your disposition and lose you in the forest.
Where's starting disposition? All right, I found it.
By the way, you'll just have to Maxwell, since he is the leader of this team, Team A. He is the one controlling the actions. He just consults with you two, and only his character sheet reflects the conflict goal and the conflict actions.
Can you attack and move at the same time?
No, action 1 is
I
attack.
thought so.
Action 2 is maneuver. If you want to do that, it's you describe. Let me try to give a. Here's a sample action. Sorry, viewers, if the explanation is boring. I'm very sorry. It just comes with playing for the first time. So we'll do Liam versus the snake. Action 1. I would say action 1. I have an attack. The snake slithers out of its burrow, writhes, and lunges at you, Redfur. What do you have? And so your answer would be, I still myself and look for a weakness in the snake. And you reveal that your first action is a maneuver to combat my attack. So consulting the action table under action interactions right here, attack versus maneuver is a versus. So you would have a roll off. So you would roll, in this case, let's see, your maneuver is in chase a scout, so you would roll your scout however many dice that is.
Shouldn't we get to use the highest scout level for the character that is doing that action?
And each individual character will go once.
Oh,
It can't be the same person doing it over and over and
Sure.
over. You could
So
say
like
for
the moving actions.
For action 1, you could be like, Maxwell, you take action 1. For action 2, you could be like, Adine, you take action 2, because you're best suited to defend or whatever. Basing on the chart. And then Oliver, you take action 3. because you're the last man out. I'm just joking. I'm just messing with you. So that's basically how that would work, and we will. Yeah, that's at the core. That's how that works.
So we make the actions, then we assign the actions.
You describe the action. You actually technically you assign the actions right now, and once they are set before going into battle, they are set. You cannot change them.
All right.
So, but I will take off my headphones so you can describe. Do your thing.
So first, I think we need to chase after them.
Wave at me when you're done.
So we need to chase after them as fast as we can.
So that's all maneuver actions.
That's an attack.
Attack is
not necessarily. Really?
I believe it is.
I mean, I would think the last action would be an attack to.
Well, he said
them or
actually
like that.
his attack. Matt said attack was flee, so I would assume attack would be chase. Maneuver would be to dodge a blow or something like that.
Well, no, maneuver would be to get around it. Once you're in positioning of it, you're not.
So we should attack. Attack isn't follow. Attack isn't follow. Then maneuver to try and cut them off.
But yeah, like you can see under maneuver there, there's impede, so we could move in and get in front of one of them, and then like attack.
That sounds good. And then we could do attack, which would be chase, and then maneuver to try and cut them off, and then another attack to try and take one of them down.
Will it be the next turn then? So we'd have to see.
We get four. No, we get four. We get 4 movement or 4 choices. Yes. So it'd be attack to chase, because they're doing 3 runaways. So we might have to do chasing 3 times to catch up. I don't know how it works. We'll find out. But I think attack, maneuver, and then attack to actually take one of them down would be the best.
All right, you want to go with that?
I guess. I mean, it's Maxwell's choice, but I think none of us really understand the mechanics well enough to make a good choice on this. We're playing by ear to see what happens.
So what were we? It was.
Where are we getting 4 from? I only see that we get 3.
Matt said 4.
Matt may have said 4, and it's just.
Yeah, I do. I see what you're talking. I see only 3 as well. We can clarify that when we get Matt's attention again.
Okay. I would think maneuver, attack. So get in front of one of them.
But when we have to catch up to them.
Yeah, we're assuming that we'd even be fast enough to catch up to them in one round. So.
And he goes first, so they're already going to be running away three times.
Right, but at the same time, they're going to have arms full of stuff, and they're running from inside the barn, whereas we're already outside.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
They have to run through us to get away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So we'll do maneuver, attack, is what you said?
Yeah.
Mark?
Yeah.
Maneuver as impede.
Yeah, maneuver, impede, and then attack.
All right. So.
All right. Cool. That sounds good. Ready
maneuver,
for
attack.
wave 2? Welcome back.
I think that's the signal.
Yeah, that is the signal. I think we're ready to take you on.
All right. I reveal my first action as an attack. The 3 mice nimbly dance their way across the leaves, the dead leaves crushing at their feet, the twigs and fungi bouncing off those, making it trying to distance themselves from you. What do you do?
We make a maneuver and chase after them.
Okay.
Impede specifically.
You're
We're trying
to impede?
impede their movement. Yes.
Impede their movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you succeed, on their next action, they will have a -1 die disadvantage. Just so you understand that correctly. Okay.
Sure. We don't really know.
All right.
But
How are you impeding them? Describe in world, and who is doing the action?
I assumed all 3 of us were.
Yeah, We all kind of just run out there.
each separate mouse though specifically does is the roller for one action.
Okay.
Can I-
Well,
I'll
Can
do
I
it
try
because I
and take
suck at
over
fighting.
for it for new, or
here's what I'm assuming is going on. I guess I'll do the maneuver. Since Oliver has his sling out, you'll be attacking, right?
Sounds
And-
good. Yeah.
And so we'll Adine.
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 Cool.
All right. So
So basically, what you could say is, I'm impeding their movement by having Oliver fire off rounds at their feet, trying to trip them up as we as a team get closer.
yes.
But,
Sounds good.
All right. But in this case, that would actually be Oliver, since he would be the shooting.
So I have to do.
Yeah, so he would be the one rolling this one.
So since we're doing maneuver, I do
Scout.
scouts.
That would be just kind of like think of it like that. If that's what you want to use, then you would actually have to use the person.
So
That's doing
that 18 is like our hit points, right? Disposition, and then every time we fail at whatever conflict.
Basically, remember, you gain a +1 dice for each teammate.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right.
7.
Here's another 2d6.
2 more d6.
So it'll
So
be 10.
you have 1 success.
You take it individually for.
You have
okay,
1
I understand.
success. Because 4s through 6 are a success.
Yep.
I need to roll their disposition real quick. What is their... Oh, shit. I'm hearing that static again.
yeah, you're the same thing. Oh, it looks like it sounds
Alright,
like
it's not me.
like
I
dead
muted
air.
myself. Yeah. I've muted myself.
Alright, so...
It disappeared, didn't it?
Yeah,
Who was that?
I don't know.
It was Justin that I muted.
Hmm.
Is it back again?
I don't hear it, but
Hey, fuckums. You there?
No, I was actually muted myself. So maybe.
Oh, were you really? That's weird.
Okay,
Because once you started doing things, I started hearing the static.
Yeah.
Huh.
Kind of.
so,
Alright, it's none of us. We're good then.
what is it? Chase was
Scout to attack.
Scout. Okay, so I need to
Yeah.
roll my Scout.
And all your mice help each other, right? There's 5 mice?
No, that's a
He's got
Scout.
skills.
That's it. This is his disposition, not his attack.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to roll the
So
disposition.
he's got 3 successes.
What's his nature?
Well, the disposition is a combination, I think. I think it's
No.
like a hit.
he's
total,
got 3
no?
successes.
Oh, okay.
Each D6 is 1 disposition point. If it's 4 or above, it's 1 point. If it's 3 or
Okay.
below, it's 0 points.
All right.
Oh,
So,
and since I had 1 hit, then that's -1 disposition to them?
no, not yet.
Okay.
They're rolling for themselves. It's a versus test. Basically, if
Okay.
I have 2 successes, I'm the winner, and you lose 1 disposition because that's the difference.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
So
And so you had 3, so...
I am. Let's see here. I am going to attack. I said I was attacking, so attacking in a chase is Scout. So 5d6 plus. Oh, it's actually going to be 7d6 because he has 2 teammates. Oh, well, that should have been higher disposition. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so you lose 4 disposition.
Jesus Christ.
Since it is a versus test, your impeding does not help at all. In fact, the stones bounce off the fungi that you are shooting as that the mice, in fact, spring up very far and very fast. Okay, action 2.
Motherfuckers.
The mice are now actually they're kind of ninja jumping against the twigs in the trees as they run farther away from you, going off into the distance. What is your action?
How many disposition points do we have to start with?
You have 7. So now you have 3.
We had 7.
Okay. Our second attack, what did we choose? We chose attack.
Attack, yeah.
We chose
So,
attack.
I'll attack with my sling.
Yeah.
Adon will have the second attack, I guess.
Okay, Adine, describe what you and your party are doing.
I see the stones bounce off the bungles, and I ready my sling while he's throwing his,
And I just continue chasing after them.
All
I
right.
guess.
He has the mice that you're chasing whip out these weird grappling hook type things to try and lift themselves away, gaining them an extra die.
Fucking little ninja mice. What the hell is this?
Hey, these are mouse-sized trees, right? Not human-sized trees. The entire world.
No,
is
these
mouse-sized?
are full size trees.
These are full
But there's
okay.
like, you know how some trees are kind of new and stuff like that, or older trees have like maybe a small branch coming out towards the bottom of the base. All right, so I roll. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
And we're fucked. So, can you tell me what 8d6 is coming from? It's coming from his teammates helping him, and then he just has
five
to
of
hide.
them is from one of the mouse, from one of the mice. 2 of them are from their teammates, and the other one
having good
is
scouts.
they have a conditional. They have tools familiar with the area, plus 1 die to 1 action during the conflict, and they're choosing to do it now.
Nice. So, alright, we lost. That sucks.
Did you? I don't
Yeah.
see your roll.
You fucking destroyed us. We had only 3 disposition left, and you got...
But where's your
I didn't
roll?
roll
You,
yet.
you have to roll.
Yeah,
too.
we still need to roll no matter what.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I
so I
thought-
roll and then add the nature.
No,
Or is that
you
only at
roll.
disposition?
What is it? Scout, I think, for attacking in a chase is
attack is
scout.
It is scout.
So you would add your scout plus the number of teammates with you.
As an individual.
And how this would work as a whole patrol going at it is these team B would just hand you 1 extra dice instead of 2 extra dice because they count a separate team just counts as 1 mouse.
Gotcha.
So anyways, I believe, are you rolling 3 or 4 d6?
I'm rolling 2.
What? You
You'd roll at least 3.
at
You'd
least
roll
3,
yours.
because
You
scout.
have no skills in it. You have no skills in scout, right, Mark?
Correct.
Then you roll 3d6. 1 for you, 1 for me, 1 for Maxwell. If you had any skills, then you would roll like a 4d6 if you had 2 or something
Yes.
like that.
Okay.
You have 2 successes against my 4, so you lose 2 disposition.
And that's
Right.
because of the difference between the 2?
Yes.
Okay. That when you said you had 4, I thought you instantly creamed us. So I guess that makes sense. So it's
So we
just-
have 1 disposition left.
yes.
Great.
What happens when you run out?
Our third attack
Encounter's
was
over.
attack, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's the third action is attack.
We
So-
did maneuver, attack. So
So
we're
I
attacking
will.
again.
I'll, in a last-ditch effort, I'll pull out my rope and attempt to lasso one of them in.
Okay. You have 2 successes. 1, 2. And it is a tie.
Oh.
This is the end of action. So, here's what happens at the end of 3
No, he
actions.
needs to roll.
He hasn't rolled yet.
I haven't rolled
I
yet.
thought that was the 3d6.
No, Aideen's was
Oh.
turn 2.
That's right. Okay, so go ahead and roll. You gain a +1 die because you're using a rope. I'll give it.
So it's 46 now?
It would be 46. Yes.
Unless you have any ranks in Scout. Do
I
you
don't.
have any? No,
No.
okay. I don't think any of us did. That sucks. I didn't realize it was
Nice.
gonna be so
You got
important.
3 successes. You reduce him by 1 point.
Nice.
Unfortunately, that is the end of the action. So
Did he
now,
lasso him?
no. Here's what happens. You are the loser of this.
Of course.
Yay!
Now, here's what happens. As the loser team, there are compromises. Since you at least reduced him by 1, you get a very, very, very small compromise. Such as, so like this. Compromises are like twist. I offer you a compromise, and you can either accept it or deny it. Oh wait, sorry. You make an offer to me. Like, fine, you win, but so and so and so. There are 3 grades of compromises. A minor compromise would be if the winner lost less than half his disposition, he owes the loser a minor compromise, which would be what I owe you. The loser may ask for a small part of his goal or something related to it. Minor compromises can be used to set up a follow-up conflict or to apply changes to the winner's condition, tiring him out or making him angry, for example. So, as a team,
Okay, so, if it's all right with you guys, here's the compromise I am putting forth. You win, but in our attempt to capture one of them, the mice that were running away, one of them scratched themselves on a branch and left a blood trail.
to where they were going.
Yes.
Okay, I can handle that. So what? Here's something cool that you can take into effect. Now there is a blood trail there. You cannot follow it right now. It is still my turn, not yours. On the player's turn, you can spend a check. Remember where we talked about your traits and how if you impede yourself, you can gain a check to use during the player's turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically how you gain actions in the player's turn, is by impeding yourself during my turn.
Mm-hmm.
So you can be like, okay, we're rested up now. I want to try to find that fucker that got away. I spend one of my checks, and then you're back on the trail. It's pretty much how
All right.
that would
Yeah.
work. But for now, we will go to, well, I was going to say the other team, but as soon as I said that. Yeah. So, now that we've ran one conflict, what do you guys think? Interesting.
Different.
It is.
It's interesting.
It's very, very. I think it's incredibly fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I think it becomes more awesome the more you get into it and describe your actions, the more comfortable you get into it. So this is definitely a very first session. You can definitely tell. I need water.
It's never fun to lose the first one, at least, but you know.
Hey,
It is what
at
it is.
least you guys knocked off a point. Because if it's a fight, and you don't knock off any points, you can die. But
Gotcha.
I'll be right back.
And me too.
Well, that was kind of pathetic.
Hey, if Toe and I were there, we would have fucked that shit up.
We would have fucked that shit up, man. what
Well,
happens when you
you
send.
weren't. So,
What the hell's a baby mouse called?
Mouseling.
No, there's actually baby
Oh.
mouse is called
All right.
a
Ugly.
We will invest.
Pup?
Team
pups.
Team B will,
Sir.
the two-man team, we will do out their actions right now, and then we'll take a small, like 5-minute break after their investigation, so I can eat a little bit more and rest up my voice. Oh god,
Yeah.
this is a little bit more taxing than I thought it would be, but it's not that bad.
So what were Toe and I doing? Just twiddling our thumbs?
Well,
Yeah,
well, this is now that I will be.
I assume that you were heading into the house to
Yeah.
investigate.
Now I'm going to take your turns that we're taking concurrently with Team A's
Okay.
turns, basically. Okay. So, where was I? Let me find the PDF again. Also, the losing patrol, check the tired option. You are all tired
I could fix that.
during the player's turn.
Yeah.
Fix it. But make sure Team A, everyone, check the tire. It's so cool. The check marks work. I love it. Okay. It's the little things that make me happy. Okay, guys. So now it is.
You might actually have to go in a bit, but I'll be back.
Well, where are you going?
Going to make sure my parents aren't pissed off at me because it's a school night
Okay. Well,
and I've got tests and shit.
all right. Well, you don't need tests. But anyways, yeah, we're doing Team B, so go ahead. All right. Briar and Arcadius.
Mm-hmm.
You
So-
are investigating the farmhouse. You explain what you do.
So first thing, obviously, is trying to collect all of our observations here. The leading thing that we're looking for, and my biggest concern, was hearing that there was blood in here, apparently on the top floor, according to what Oliver, I believe, had said. And so, drawing my sword and shield, having my tender paw behind me, I'd like to carefully walk into the house, keeping my eyes peeled for any threats.
All right. And Arcadius.
I'll be following my patrol leader, my spear in hand, my shield raised, and kind of panicking a little bit.
Okay. The first level of the house, as you go through it, has been thoroughly ransacked, with an emphasis on the pantries.
Any blood?
Not
Anything
on the
I
first
can do?
floor.
All right.
Going on up to
Any sounds in the house? Do we hear
No, actually, not at all.
that sound? All right. Yeah, I'm gonna start making my way upstairs. Arcadius, watch our back.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You go up. This music is not the right music for this. You go upstairs. And it reveals blood marks and claw marks on the floor and ceiling that wasn't moved away. You could just giving a quick thing what a lore mouse could do. could take a closer look at the claw marks, or a
Lore mouse.
relevant wise that could
Yeah, let's-
also reveal that as well.
And I get a bonus dice because Arcadius is with me, even if he doesn't have the skill.
What skill?
Lore mouse.
What's your lore mouse?
4.
That's
Not-
better than mine. I have a 3.
Not for this, since it is not an obstacle or a conflict. This is
Okay.
just kind of like your regular RPG thing, regular role playing.
3 successes.
All right, you just needed 1. It reveals that these marks were made by a raptor of some kind, most likely a hawk. Outside, as you're investigating the claw marks, outside near the cellar doors, there is a dead mouse child with no visible wounds.
With no visible wounds.
Correct.
Arcadius, you want to take a look?
Yeah,
Are you
I
a
like it.
healer?
a healer / scientist. Forensic
That
science.
is both the things that you need. You can, with one quick look, the young Tenderpaw is saddened by this. You can easily determine that she was dropped by a great height, which further confirms the idea of the attacker of this farm being a hawk.
Parents were likely eaten. So up there, upstairs, just continuing to look around. There are no bodies or anything like that of her parents, right?
No, it looks like that could be where the blood was from. The mouse actually ate them,
Yeah.
possibly. Another grim and dark reminder that the world is full of dangers for mice.
And the 3 that had run, our first belief, at least from what I'm gathering, is that they were completely unrelated in this attack, and had just stumbled by here, raided it. Were likely afraid that the mouse guard would have wanted to confiscate these goods, and so ran. Does that sound about accurate, Arcadius?
Pretty much.
All right. Well,
So should we maybe give
You-
the
it-
young
it-
one a
it-
proper burial?
yeah.
It crosses your mind also that lots of fleeing mice could also be very bad from a bird's eye view.
We got to get into the farm. At least to rest there for the night. How late are we at here?
Sunset is almost upon you.
Okay. Why don't you take an inventory of the goods that are left here, Arcadius? Actually, you know what? It's up to you if you want to take an inventory of the goods or start digging. I want to investigate this farm quick, just so we have a roof over our heads tonight, if we can.
I'd prefer the inventory.
Alright, we'll tend to her then, when we can. Okay. It might have been a her. I think you said a
It
mouse
was a
child, though.
little girl, indeed.
Okay. All right. We'd like to go into the farm then, while the little farm, the barn rather, while Arcadius investigates the goods.
Okay. The barn seems to be thoroughly ransacked. Nothing but maybe a few tools lying strewn about here and there. A small sliver of grain.
Did you say there was a basement to this house?
Yes, there is a cellar.
You know what? That's probably the better place to take a look at. Let me do that then. After checking out the farm or the barn rather, I'd like to go down into the cellar. And have storm doors?
Yes.
Okay. And is the basement itself, is there any access into the house itself?
No, the access is completely sealed off from the house. The only way in and
Just-
out is from the 2 cellar doors.
Alright, so this is where we're staying tonight. let me just do a quick perusal of there, make sure that there's no little livers in there. Liver as in living thing. And
yes, it would be. Yes, it's a good idea. Okay, so you go into the cellar. As dark and damp as most cellars are. There is a broken cask that seems to be once filled with a nice mouse wine, but is now probably spoiled and soiled.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start digging, waiting for the party to return.
And then we will take our break right here. And during our break, I would like to remind anyone that is new to the viewing of this stream that we are doing this for the kids, a charity hospital, or a charity that gives to local children's hospitals, one in Pittsburgh, we're close by Togoff, and he can explain a little bit more about what we're doing and the incentive to donate.
Yeah. So, I mean, as many of you kind of have heard and have been going with, this is all for the Extra Life charity event. Right now, we're $250 away from our goal of $5,000. I've kind of said that if we can make it to $5,000 tonight, I'll throw in $300 of my own dollars. We also have a number of Steam games to give away that we'll probably be doing at some point throughout throughout the stream here. We've got the Ship 2-pack, DLC Quest, Ace of Spades, Lucius, Ultratron, and I think Matt said he had a couple copies of Terraria.
Yes, I do, and I will also be buying one more game. I'm undecided which one, and I will be gifting it to Togoff. Because Tog, if I gift things to you, can you still keep them as a gift and re-gift?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I will do that, and he will be sending those out. So the minimum donation to be enrolled in this is at least $5. That's not very much, you know. Any amount is awesome, but $5 is the amount to be considered for a Steam gift.
So yeah,
Do I count Togoff?
You do count, Bobicus.
Aw.
It's anyone who donated today. So if you're interested in it. Again, folks, thanks for tuning into the stream. We've had a lot of fun. I know I've really enjoyed it. It's kind of good just to sit back and play D&D and tabletop with some people. But it's been fun and relaxing today. Definitely not a bad way to spend a Sunday. So
Yeah.
we'll see if anyone's still kind of interested, and if not, we'll see what we could do for future events, future fundraisings, and all that fun stuff. We definitely did all right for today, though. So what did we get today? Quick tabulations: 30, 80, 5,
At least
15,
200, I think.
130, 155, I believe.
Sorry, gotta be quiet now.
Okay.
Gotta work on some other stuff as well.
Alright.
So, excuse me if I'm a little distracted.
We lost our patrol guard.
Tell them it's for the children. God.
So
They probably don't understand. Yeah.
So yeah, a few more minutes to just rest my voice. And,
Yeah, no
so
problem.
we can answer any questions from the viewers and stuff like that. And I'm gonna get some more water.
Gotta work on this Scratch game development stuff.
I hate that. So I hated game development. I took one course in it in college. And, oh my god, that was miserable. There's a lot more that goes into a game than.
Well, I mean, this stuff is 2D animations and sprites and all that.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I was always on the logic end.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem at all, Finelgo. You've
No, yeah, you've
definitely
already
put in.
Finelgo, you definitely already donated quite a bit, so you're good, man. We appreciate your donations.
Oh man.
Oh, I need to eat some of these cinna sticks, or I could just eat the icing. So the best part.
I definitely got to. I got to get some of these little mouse guard books. They're. I love the concept of it. It's just an interesting, little something different. Is there like a chronological online store? How much do they want for?
About $25 a piece.
Are they?
The only ones I could find were Fall 1152, Winter 1152, and then the Black Axe.
Yeah, I see here. Wonder, can I get that on PDF? Maybe. I'd have
In
to
the winter,
see.
they fight an owl.
Spoilers.
It's on the cover.
Spoilers. Yeah, Finelgo did a retarded amount of money. Oh man. Yeah, to see, I got to pull some more strings at people.
That's the owl that they fight.
Not in this one.
Not in this one.
There's a different enemy in this one.
That they fight, not we fight. This isn't the owl we fight. Spoilers.
Mouse guard. If I can get that in PDF, just put that right on the tablet.
My son goes nuts about them too.
Or might be kind of cool to own. Let's see, does Barnes and Noble have it?
Also, I will be posting the recording of this on my YouTube channel. I believe Zach has that covered. He's been posting it throughout the chat.
Awesome.
So if you missed anything, especially the bestiality, the rape, the baby killing from Kobolds Ate My Baby, you can check it out there.
I was so close to victory. Fucking honest.
Oh, you were pissed, dude. You were pissed.
I wasn't too pissed.
I'm sure he still is pissed.
I was annoyed. I was annoyed that it's Kobolds Ate My Baby. I understand we're all we were right there at victory. We were right there.
Oh man. Anyways, it will be on youtube.com/isitmyturnyet1. The number 1, not the typed out one. And I'll get posting that later on tonight, throughout tomorrow. I'll break it up in probably 1 hour sessions or so. 1 hour episodes.
One of the great channels on YouTube.
I don't know about that, but I enjoy it, and my viewers enjoy it as well. Which I actually didn't think I would have more than 50 subscribers when I first started it. Now I have like 320, which isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it's a lot for me.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. I also post Roll20 tutorials on there and just Roll20 gameplay of Pathfinder. And obviously, it's gotten a lot better since the first sessions I started recording. It's just a lot better mechanics, and I've become a lot better DM through all the practice. So, yeah, I couldn't imagine running this about a year ago. I don't think I could do this about a year ago.
Well,
There's definitely a lot to it.
It's a lot, but at the same time, not a lot as far as like the rules go. Like you have Pathfinder, you have that's this because of this, that's so and that and whatnot. This it's like, okay, it's either yes or no. Basically. There's not a whole lot of gray area, and if there is gray area, it's usually a yes. Okay. Is everyone good to go again?
I believe so.
Yep.
I'll try.
Okay. So, Team A, the three of you.
Wait, who's Team A and who's Team 1?
Well, Team A and Team B. We'll say that. Team A is Mark, or Dean, Oliver, and Jonathan, and Team B is Briar and Arcadius. The seasoned vets.
Team Alpha
and
and
the
Team Omega.
young little mouse.
Yeah.
How old are you, Arcadius, by the way?
15.
Ooh, 15. The young, ripe age of... I'm not sure if this is years or months. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I would assume it's years, but then again, I can't imagine there being a
But
60-year-old
then again,
mouse.
suspension
So,
of disbelief. There are no humans.
yeah.
And your mouse is holding a spear.
And true that. And building houses and civilizations all as well.
Maybe-
So think of the
Maybe
mice.
this is dog years.
Maybe I believe. Think of the mice like humans. All right. If humans can live 60 years old, mice can live 60 years old. Okay. So you guys are heading back.
Sure.
On your way back, you see. Ooh, what do you see? That's a good question. Okay, let's wait it on. Let me make sure here. Actually, you think Team A, or do you want to come up with a name? Actually, let the viewers an appropriate name. Appropriate. All right. No Team Thunder. Whatever bad word, you know.
I got two team names. Fuck'ems,
No.
and then
no.
not fuck'ems.
So the viewers, list out some names for some teams, if you
Team
would,
fail.
and we'll see if they're any good. If not, we'll just come for our own.
We can run faster than you can, old man.
You'll have to tell me what the names are.
What's that?
I closed out of the stream, so you'll have to tell me what the names are.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it. The Shadow Vanguard.
He's just named it after
Cobras.
himself.
Hey,
What,
thank you.
what other ones, guys? What other ones you got? Need a few more. Get a couple Team Sylvan. That's an appropriate name. And the other ones, I'll give it a minute because I know there's a lag on the chat. Well, alright.
Also, if you hear me talking to someone else, go ahead and mute me.
Alright.
Yeah? Alright.
Mom, meatloaf. Okay. Sorry.
I muted him first.
That's mean. That's mean. I don't mean that. Okay. So, all right, guys. Come on now. We were doing so good getting into the mood of Mouse Guard. We really were doing good. Okay.
Sorry about
all
that.
right. Team A.
You're good, man.
Would you like to be Team Sylvan, Team Elysium, Team Tobros, the Shadow Vanguard, Team Old Glory Photogoths,
That's right.
Something
Okay.
Seekers, the Black Legion, Team Guard, Court Guard Squad, God damn it, the Tattered Shields,
How about Team Toe Jam?
Toe Jam. What's any suggestion? Any no, they don't like Team Toe Jam.
No.
So out of the ones listed in the chat, which one would you guys like to be?
I like Tattered Shields.
Tattered Shields.
Yeah.
I'll go with the majority rule.
Mark, what do you like?
I like the first one there, the Shadow Vanguard.
All right.
Yeah, that's pretty cool too.
So
First.
Maxwell,
And I
be the
like
tiebreaker:
for-
Tattered
for
Shields
responding quickly.
or the Shadow Vanguard.
I switched to Shadow Vanguard.
Okay, never mind. The Shadow
I
Vanguard.
said majority rule, so whatever.
Shadow Vanguard is Team A now. So Shadow
Hell
Vanguard.
yeah.
Team B, what would you like to be from that?
Team Elysium.
Oh, Elysium. Team Elysium. I see.
Yeah,
Too
yeah.
old for team names. Fine, let the kid come up with something fun.
All right,
Whatever.
there you go. All right, Team Elysium, and goddamn it, and Team the Shadow or I'll just say the Shadow Vanguard and Elysium. Those are the two teams.
Yo, can we get some more adjectives though?
What would you suggest?
The dark black shadowy Vanguard.
No,
Of shadows.
we're good.
Yeah.
We're good with the Shadow Vanguard. Yeah, we're
That's
good.
good. Let's look at it.
Okay,
Mm.
so the Shadow Vanguard. As you approach the farm, you notice Elysium, Team Elysium, digging a hole, almost like a burial hole.
I shout
we-
inappropriately. You guys taking a shit?
We were doing so
put my
well.
I put my hand out in front of A9.
Who had called out the taking the shit line?
I'm embarrassed by my sister.
That would be
Adine.
Eddie,
Dean? That's going.
That's going in the report.
I put my hand in front of
Jonathan's trying
Adine.
to say something.
and I know the signs of a burial grounds all too well. I walk over to my leader and ask, "Is there anything I can help with?"
Do you have the other three? Clearly you don't,
Failure.
but
No, they got away, but we were able to get a blood trail.
alright. Well,
Actually,
at the end of the day.
you think that you can actually trace the blood trail back during the GM's turn, if you so wish, with a Pathfinder skill.
Hell yeah, I'll Pathfind that.
No, you won't. That's irrelevant. We're gonna be staying here for the night. The house
lucky I like
damage
you.
was caused by a hawk. Hawk looks like it may have taken the residents of the home and dropped the child from some distance. That's where the burial is now. You're welcome into the basement. Get yourselves comfortable. Arcadius has been taking inventory of some of the goods that we have.
All right, we'll have
And
to
we'll
keep
be-
watch.
We'll be camping in the basement tonight.
We'll have to keep watch in case it comes back.
All right, so I guess that's where we're at, Matt. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys want to collect up any type of bedding or something like that you could probably find, or get used to the nice, damp, dank basement. But
I kind of walk over to the Thunderpaw who's looking at all the different things and kind of help him sort through it with the survivalist thing I've got. And like explain, hey, you can use this for this, and hey, don't forget this thing, and
Go for it.
do I have to roll to do that?
No. It's just you do that, and everything is organized and you sort through everything that was left.